Are here with you tonight, and we want to make sure y'all like the video, share the video, heart the video, and make sure you guys know that we are ready to get into a conversation. I hope everybody's doing fine tonight. Like I always say, if you're not, things will get better. Hang in there. Just hang in there. And the conversation is going to be with none other than Jasmine Walker tonight. So make sure you share and let Danville know we are here ready to give you a show tonight. So y'all better show up. All right, Danville Wildcats, class of 2009, where y'all at? Y'all better show up. And we will be right back with you. Please stay tuned.
I like
that over time and shine, that over time and grind, that over time and shine for mine.
All right, people, and we back. Did you go like? Did you share? Did you do all that I asked you to? Make sure you go watch the business page, TYT Silent LLC, and make sure you let the people know we are live. So we're about to get into the conversation. Hey, Jasmine, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. So I know you from way back when, way back when. I remember when you came to Denver, Ramilla, and then
Yes.
saw you on the basketball court. One of the girls who kept the grades up while she maintained everything else in her personal life. And now you're here. So by you being here in 2023, small business owner in the RVA area, how does it feel?
Honestly, it's unrealistic. I really never thought I would be here. I mean, you know me from going way back. I've always been into the whole tattoo thing, starting out early, but to be a tattoo artist every day and running my own thing, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's truly a blessing. God is amazing, and I love it. I love it. It's like I said, it's unreal.
Right. So you just already told us you would never imagine happening. You know, we come from Danville, and a lot of times we get to talk and we be like, we made it out of small town Danville. So do you ever have that conversation recently more than often that you thought?
All the time, at least weekly. When people ask where I'm from, they normally think it's the 7-5 because I was out there for 10 years. But honestly, when I tell them Danville, I might have one or two clients that's like, "Oh, I know where that is," and then I'm like, "What you
Yeah.
know about Danville?" And
Mm-hmm.
then they already know. They're like, "Oh, so you made it out?" I'm like, "Yes, I made it out. Once you get out, you can't look back. You can't look back."
Right. Once you get out, it's just like you gotta keep pushing now. You gotta keep.
Hmm.
What's one thing about the hometown when you do get a chance to go home you love?
It's quiet. Being in the city, it's always noisy. It's always something going on. But when I go back home, I can just step outside and hear the wind, hear the birds. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
it's a different type of peace.
Mm-hmm. My father used to get on me when I first came, especially when I came back out here to, well, not back out here, but moved to Maryland. And especially in the summertime, I would sit under the tree. My dad was like, "Girl, it's hot out here. What you doing? What you doing?" I'm like, "Dad, you just don't understand. You don't understand. Them city lights, some city lights, you like the country."
Exactly.
So it's a beautiful thing. Danville is where we started, but it's a beautiful thing. We made it out with all praises to God. All praises to God. So tell us a little bit about yourself, the other things that I had not mentioned.
You pretty much mentioned everything. Like, I mean, I'm an open book. I'm an artist. At the end of the day, I feel like that explains a lot. Whatever you might think of an artist, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably that. You know, we get off on a tangent sometimes. Um, everything's still the same. I'm still playing basketball. I was doing that this summer, trying to stay a little bit active. I'm a motorcyclist now. You
Okay.
know, trying to do little things, live life now that we're in our 30s. I'm still a big
Yes.
kid, I think. Like, I think I saw something today that said 30 is the new teenager. And I felt that. I
Mm-hmm.
felt that. And we still trying to figure it out. Even though I'm a small business owner and things like that, every day I'm just like, a 5-year plan. What?
Let's talk about the 3-day plan, the end of the week plan. What we in tonight?
The evening plan.
Right.
Yeah, outside of that though, I'm just enjoying life.
Enjoying.
That's it. I get to draw on people every day. And I think that's one of the coolest jobs you can have. Like, I literally draw on people and it's there until they die. Like,
Right.
you
Right.
you take that to the grave with you. So
Right.
it's like I make these connections with people every day, and the fact that they trust me so much to do something like that, again, is a blessing and it's an honor.
Got you. So when did you start your business exactly?
My business started on March 5th, 2021.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you
three
was,
3 years ago.
yeah. Congrats.
Wow.
Listen, congrats.
Thank you,
It's
thank you,
a journey. It's a journey being a small business owner. It definitely is. So congrats.
thank
So
you.
you're welcome. So with being a business owner, coming to that present time that I'm about to go ahead and do it. Before that time, did you dibble and dab, messing around with art? Because I know once do you still paint and stuff like that. Go forward.
Yes, I definitely, you know me, ever since high school, voted most artistic. Like, I've been rocking ever since. I was doing photography for a while after college. My degree is in fine arts. So, like, I'm all the way art. After photography, that's when I got into the paintings and doing live paintings and doing like paint instruction classes and things like that. So after that, it's kind of like that's when the tattooing came about.
Okay.
I had always had the machine and things like that, but I had a push. I had a push, and that push was like, look, you have the machine, you have everything that you need, jump into it. At the time, I was working 6 12-hour shifts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6 days a week, 12
Mm-hmm.
hours. It was crazy. Something as an artist, like we just don't we I couldn't conform to that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um so I started playing around, studying for that, for the tattooing, and then I sat there and I was Googling. I was like, let me find a tattoo school. Ended
Mm-hmm.
up finding one which was LB Beauty Academy here in Richmond.
Okay.
And yeah, 15 months later, here we are, licensed, and I'm official all the way, all the way. It's a good
Okay.
feeling.
Right. So how did you go about finding that perfect shop? That's my home. That's where I'm about to land at.
I've had a lot of people support me, and
Okay.
a lot of people look out for me, and they knew what I was trying to do. And it was a friend of a friend of a friend that's like, hey, we know this spot, go check it out. I talked to the owner. I'm like, I can start here. So I started in a
Mm-hmm.
room way in the back. Maybe 6 months later, ended up moving to another room, bigger space. Like, it's amazing, and it does feel like home. It's a little tight knit group. I'm in there with beauticians, barbers. It's another tattoo artist, so it's kind of like your one stop shop.
Okay.
You come, you can pretty much network, find whatever you need, whoever you need, and we pretty much feed off each other. So that type of community is good for me. Like, I like that camaraderie.
Right. You always been a people person. It's still there.
You know it. You
It's
know
still
it.
there. It's still there. Just
Yeah.
say.
Now that I'm really in me, oh yeah, I'm telling you that being in a small business owner, it gives you a boost because it's like I don't have to set the standard for anybody. I am my own boss. I don't have to report to anybody. I wore a hat and a hoodie today. Like, I don't have to wear dress clothes. I don't have to wear a uniform. If I feel like dressing up, I can dress up. It's the perfect freedom in a work world. Now, don't get me wrong, it can get hectic those days that it's like, people are canceling appointments, life happens, but you just gotta grind. I don't stop. I'm in there 6 days a week. Only off on Mondays. That's it.
So, how do your holidays work?
Well, 22 being my number, and it's my birthday. I take the 22nd of every month off. That is my day. So I make sure I have that to have a little peace of mind, do some self-care because that is needed. I have burnt myself out already at the start of the business. And as far as holidays, major ones.
Major.
And really, my major ones are Juneteenth, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
So
I'm gonna.
why Halloween too? Because it's funny because I got asked that. They said, Halloween could be one of your events that you really want to pitch for a Halloween party. I'm like, but Halloween is like one day. One day and hit. Depends on how it is. So what about you? What's the behind Halloween? Because I couldn't get with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't get with it.
I like the spooky. I love horror
Okay.
movies. Even my Christmas tree back here is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
Like, it's just, I like the mystery behind it, the eerie feeling that you can feel like for the month, the way that fall sets. It's a whole thing, not just Halloween. Fall coming in, the leaves changing. Seeing kids just act up. They can be a different person. People can be a different people. Like, we live a certain life every day. And Halloween is one of those days that you can truly be anybody and anything you want to be if you don't have that chance any other time the rest of the year. So that's what it is for me. I don't know about everybody else, but yeah, that's why I make Halloween. And then I run a Halloween special because I have a fairly large clientele that likes getting spooky tattoos, believe it or not.
Okay.
Yeah. So that it's a win-win for me. I love October.
Gotcha. Have you ever had a client that's like, now your skin is wrinkly. What am I supposed to do with this?
Let me tell you something. People don't realize that so much goes into tattooing, and even I didn't realize it. Skin is so important. Moisturizing, drinking water, taking care of your skin, because yes, sometimes I can get somebody with nice, tight skin. The ink goes in so smooth. I'm not struggling. It's nice. But then I can get somebody with a lot of bounce back. So it's like as the needle hits, it's not getting in there smooth because maybe the skin is too wrinkly. Maybe they're dehydrated. It can be a number of factors as to why it's not taken. But skin is important in the tattoo world. And I have realized every single person's skin is different, obviously. But you really don't think about it until I do a tattoo at 10 o'clock and I had no problem doing it. Then I have a 6 o'clock appointment and I'm working harder than I did on the previous tattoo. So it's a lot that plays into that. I'm glad you asked that. Yeah, skin is important. Skin is very important.
So do you recommend them? Like, I need you. You know how we go to the doctor and they be like, fast because such and such is about to take place. Do you recommend them as a prep, or it's just like come in and get your tattoo? Don't miss your appointment. If you do, please let me know in advance.
That as well. I can say I have a lot of people that really respect me and my business. They are very heartfelt. when they do have to cancel, it's like, oh my gosh, Jazz, like, I'm so sorry. I feel like the worst person in the world. And it's like, I get it. Life happens.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like, thank you for letting me know, because I don't want to pull up and be waiting for you and then I never hear anything when I could have had somebody that was waiting in the chair. But I, yeah, it can be hit or miss. But I recommend, most importantly, every time, to drink water and eat something.
Okay.
Drink water and to eat. A lot of people. I had a client today, and if she sees this, she's gonna know I'm talking about her. But I'm like, "Did you eat?" She's like, "No."
Right.
I'm like, "Go. You want to get a snack?" No. Okay. Well, what about a break? No, I'm okay. I'm just like, all right, but she made it. She made
Okay.
it, and that's all that matters. Because everybody, they know their own strength. I
True.
can't really tell you at the end of the day. I can only recommend what I've learned. So yeah, at least for me, the two most important things: drink water and make sure you eat either the night before or definitely 30 minutes before the appointment.
Got you. Got you. So what is your service? Long sleeves, no. Arm sleeves, no. Let you tell me the correct terminology right about now.
I do everything. I
Okay.
do everything. I've tattooed over somebody's eyebrow, neck. I did the inside of somebody's ear, which that was maybe 3 months ago. And I told her, I was like, look, I've never done this before. And she was like, I trust you. I said, okay, I just want to let you
Yeah.
know, because I don't need you saying anything after this. But
Mm-hmm.
it turned out amazing. As nervous as I was, I took my time. It was great. Next, obviously, just did a whole neck cover up. Arms. I do just about everything. I've done BBL scarring, any type of scarring, beauty modification. I just did beauty moles on a lady last week. Yeah,
Okay.
the tattoo world has really advanced. Like, a
Right.
lot of people don't know what goes on with it, but this is gonna help. This is truly gonna help, and I thank you for this platform tonight.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, fingers, you name it. The most thing I probably wouldn't do is a private part, and that's just obvious. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
that's that's too much for me. But
Mm-hmm.
if I feel like I can handle it, I'm gonna take it on. I will say legs are probably the hardest for me to tattoo.
Okay.
Oddly enough, I don't
Okay.
know why. I don't know why, but it's just, I've had to realize that your leg is really longer than your arm.
Okay.
And so, sometimes we forget how the body works ourselves, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, I'll take on a piece and I'm like, oh, okay, that's not gonna take no time. Then I'm like, they get there, they're like, yeah, I want it on my leg, and I'm like, we got to add 3 hours to this.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been in a case that their skin may be darker, lighter, whatever the case may be, and they want a certain color, you gotta like break it to them?
Yes, complexion. I will say, a lot of people, at least the African American community, let's keep it real, we've always been told we can't get color. And it
Okay.
doesn't even really matter the shade of us, because I've had somebody come in lighter than me that went to a local shop and she was denied color.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't understand why. For me, it works with your undertones, which people don't realize. So somebody like me, I have yellow undertones. So for me to try to get the color yellow, it would be pointless. It's going to blend in with my skin. Me looking at you, you have red undertones. Red will take on you, but it might not heal to your liking.
Mm.
So, you take that, even if you take somebody again like me who has yellow undertones and you try to put blue in the skin, it might heal green.
Mm-hmm.
It can really be funky sometimes, on complexion, undertones, and then the color you're trying to use. I really don't deny anybody unless, you know, they obviously are of darker tone and they're trying to get like a blue.
Okay.
It's just not gonna heal good. It's not gonna look right. You might as well just get black. But for the most part, they're understanding because I break it down to them like that. I'm not the artist that's just like, nah, you're not getting color.
Right.
Tell the people why they're not getting color, because now they're thinking it's something wrong with them when the whole time it's nothing wrong with them. It's just color theory. That's all.
Gotcha. So that Roy G. Biv come back into the tattoo world real good, real good.
Yes, yes.
Miss Crater, I don't know if she's still out there, Darren River, but that science teacher, and Miss Mary's all them good. Y'all told us something real good.
They
real
really
good, y'all
did.
did.
They really did. They really did. Love them to death.
So, where do you see yourself as a tattoo artist, tattoo owner, shop? What do you see yourself in the next 2, 3, 5 years?
Whew,
Or even
5
tomorrow?
Look, the 5-year plan. No, honestly, I don't want to tattoo forever.
Okay.
I have a couple things I want to work on. The first thing, which will be next year, I'm gonna start working on becoming a tattoo instructor. So that way I can find a school and teach people how to tattoo. That already will kind of put my foot over from tattooing so much. After that, or during that, whatever God sees fit, I want to open my own shop of all tattoo artists, and I want it to be the first Black-owned female shop.
That's
Just
what's up.
all females, all Black females, and we knock it out, because it's not that at all. It's really not even a Black-owned shop here in Richmond. I don't think it's really unheard of in the tattoo world, and we got to come out because we got some talent. I've seen some amazing artists, and yeah, once we all get our time to shine, that's it. So that's where I'm at for the next 5 years. The tattoo instructor, having my own shop, all Black females, and 10 years, I only want to tattoo 1 day a week.
Okay.
Nothing less than 500.
You want to
That's the
ride
goal.
retirement life. Like, let me hit the road when I want to. Let me do whatever.
Exactly.
I work hard in the paint already.
Exactly.
I get
You
it.
get it. That's what I say. Somebody gets it.
Yeah,
Somebody
I
gets
get
it.
it.
You get it.
I get it. It's like parents and everybody that helped raise us. We understand hard work will get you farther. But in this generation, I think we have a whole different way of looking. Like, God bless us to see X amount of years. We want to enjoy our years. We don't want to feel like we always got to take off of work to go see the grandkids, or we always got to hit 3, 4 dots before we just take off.
That's
Like,
right.
we want to roll over and be like, Mom, whoever, give me like 2, 3 days. I need it to myself. I'll let you know when I made it, let you know when I got back. It's just simple because we work hard in the paint already.
We've been doing that.
So it's just like, hey, I need a break. So no, we here with that. I get it. I get it. So I heard you talked about how the tattoo artist industry, for as females, African American, is not like we think. So very much so, a lot of artists, and correct me if this is not your thinking, very much so, a lot of artists, they're sheltered.
Yes.
Got you. So that networking piece is a huge deal with y'all as well.
It's so huge. Like, right now, I could probably name Richmond's 6 top African American artists right now. Me being in that 6. One other being a female and the others being males. So even outside of the African American side not really getting that much light, you take an African American female and we already knocked down 2 more notches. So it's like a lot of people when they tell me, oh, you know, Jazz, I see you grinding, they know, because a lot of them know how hard it is. I mean, like a lot of stuff it's gate kept by the man, you know. So the man is gatekeeping a couple things in the tattoo world too. But once that light can be shown, it's gonna be over with. And the people know that. Yeah, the people know that.
Have y'all ever thought about getting together in one spot in Richmond, just coming, all 6 of you guys come? Have you done it before? You thought about it, or
Not yet. A couple of them do work together. I'm pretty much an independent artist. I don't really work alongside anybody. I have one other person that I work alongside, but even still, he has his own business. He runs his own thing. We just kind of bounce ideas off each other, feed off each other, stuff like that. But no, one of the other artists, the female, in fact, she did reach out to me saying that, you know, next year she's working on doing some stuff for all female tattoo artists. So I'm excited about that. Definitely to see what she's cooking up and things like that. Either way it goes, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. Yeah. Either way it goes.
Right. Be ready. You gotta be ready. So, I was ready to ask you, being an independent artist, what is that lifestyle outside of the shop, outside of tattooing, balancing your life? Just what does that look like for you when I'm not at work versus when I'm at work?
Chaotic and boring.
Okay.
If I'm not tattooing, I'm either on the PlayStation or riding my motorcycle.
Okay.
And now that it's kind of getting cooler, I rode my motorcycle today, but now that it's getting cooler, like when we finish this, I'm getting on the PlayStation. Gotcha. And outside of that, maybe look at a lot of tattoo stuff. My mind is always researching, trying to find how to better myself every chance I get. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's chill.
So what you call boring, just staying out of trouble, just growing up and doing maturity level, like things don't look the same as we was back in high school.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I was a wild one. And then it got wilder after that. So yeah, now that I'll be 33 next week, I can say I've calmed down a lot. I don't expect the same things. I don't look to do the same things. I give a good tattoo. I feel good about it. I come home. My dog is here. I don't come home alone. I'm always welcome through the door. And yeah, it's like it's a different type of peace. And that's all I'm about right now. Like just a peace of mind and getting to know me a little bit better. And that's it. I think 2024, everybody should just focus on them.
Yes.
For real this time.
For real. I'm not gonna lie, because I had just had that conversation with somebody, and again, if you watching, like me and Jasmine, she just said, if you watching, you know who you are. I literally said that. I said, listen, it's not about I can't find nothing to do, I don't have the energy to do. It's just simple. Open up your eyes up and seeing how blessed we are still here on earth and finding your peace. And once you find it, you got to protect it. Because if you don't protect it, everything and their mama will be pulling you to, and sometimes you could just literally be outside and your spirit, your mindset don't agree with it. That peace could be gone in a second, especially if you ain't paying no attention. Yes. So I get it. And I'm just like, no, baby. It's trust me, we could get the grind on like we used to, we want to. But it's just having that peace and what's important in life. And like you said, only way you're gonna know yourself is sit down with yourself and really love on yourself. And you know, I truly believe, and I agree with, again, like 2024, folks, please sit down and know yourself and love on yourself. Because you can't
Big
do
on the sit down.
somebody else. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I said big on the sit down. Big on the sit down.
Sit down. And that's one thing my mom, she would say, she watching this, she probably would laugh. That's one thing she'd be like, you miss us? And I love hometown. But look, when it's time to go, it's time to go. And that's one thing I realized, like, when you know you got to get back to your spot of living, your time, your way of living, it just shows you, like, how much your mind is focused. You know, and love spending time, but this is my life I'm making now. Like, it's mine. If I don't do nothing about it, hey,
nobody will.
There you go. No, so that's one thing about it. I do agree. So you got anybody you want to shout out tonight?
Just my clients. I have to shout out, and I don't even like using the word client for real. My people. These are my people, because I say all the time, God knows who to send my way. I might have had 3 bad clients in the 3 years I've been tattooing. So 1 a year is amazing. So shout out to my people. Thank you for supporting me all the way from when I was tattooing in the house. Like, I love y'all. I know y'all love me. And book your sleeve special, because it's only 10 days left and I don't want to hear anybody's mouth. Yeah. Well, yeah. And shout out to you, Terry. Thank you for this. Like, this was amazing. And I can't wait to put it out there. Like, I was like,
thank
this
you.
This the episode to watch.
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, this class is 2009. See, class is 2009. You see, we made it, yo, and just keep us lifted, because it's more to come. But like Jasmine said, let us have our peace zone so we could give you the best of us.
Yes.
But Jazz, excuse me, I'm going to say Jazz.
You good.
Thank you so much, and best of luck to you. And folks, she don't have nothing else to say. You have anything else to say?
We got to do a part 2. Outside of that, I'm good.
And guys, part 2 is definitely coming. Part is definitely coming. So keep watching. So happy holidays to you guys. Make sure you like the video, share the video, heart the video, and make sure you guys check out Jasmine in Richmond, Virginia, so you get her sleeves, all of her tattoos. But like she said, her sleeve tattoos are on sale. So make sure you check her out. And you guys, happy holidays to you. Please be safe on the good old Friday night. And there is nothing else. We'll leave you off with a wrap up. Jasmine, drop your social media platforms and all that good stuff first.
Main one only. That's my J on Instagram. If you trying to get in touch with me, that's gonna be the fastest and the quickest way. THATSMY_JAY. That's my J Instagram.
Got you. All right. Thank you, guys. Make sure you have a good night, and make sure you share the video. Bye-bye. Stay tuned.
See ya.
Oh, crowd at 8 o'clock. The special edition show is coming on. So make sure you don't forget to tune back in at 8 o'clock on TYT Talent LLC or Terry Tanner's page or the YouTube page as well. Make sure you share the video, and we will see y'all on the next time. And like she said, we'll be coming back for part 2, so don't you miss it. But definitely get part 1 out there, please. Have a good night, folks.
That over time and shine. That over time. That over time and shine. That over time and grind. That over time and shine. For mine.
That was dope.